This is a life-size photograph of a bathrobe, and above it there's text. The text says, I was 18 years old. I rang the bell, he opened the door, he was wearing the same bathrobe as my father. He became my first love. Now here's where it gets good. For an entire year, he obeyed my request and never let me see him naked from the front, only from the back. He would get up carefully, turning himself away and gently hiding inside the white bathrobe. When it was all over, he left the bathrobe behind with me. This work is by the artist Sophie Calle, and her work is all about intimacy and vulnerability. This collection of work is called Autobiographical Stories. We've talked about this piece where her grandparents take her to a plastic surgeon. Now, the photographs behind the text are life-size, and they're typically showing scenes of everyday life. And then you get to read the text, which reads somewhat like a diary. Now, because we're not really supposed to be reading these stories, it's so exciting. And a lot of Sophie's work is about this idea of voyeurism. These are images of people sleeping in her own bed. She invited random people to sleep in her bed, where she would take little notes and photos of them with their consent. And for a while, she never really considered what she did art. Instead, she just called it private games. This work is at the Matt's photography exhibit called Don't Forget to Call Your Mother. It's very good. We'll talk more about it later.